top of the morning to you. I'm not that one. I'm not that guy. I wish I was. Hi. In case you are confused by the intro. I'm always confused. I'm DoobieZX. Welcome to more Elden Ring. Truly a botched intro is the best way to introduce myself. Obligatory, playing a bit, something. We're not here to play Doobie though, we're here to play Fartifical. We're here to realize the legend of the great, fencing fartist. Fartful fencist. Fenceful, fences, farce. I have fart in my name. So, last time, I've already said it. It's like exactly what I'm about to say. It's hard to really summarize progress in Elden Ring plainly because there's just so much to do. It's not a linear thing. You've just got to kind of dig every which way.
You must be new here. Well,
we barely got a set going together, a build. We know what we want to do mostly.
By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant.
A fast and fanciful fencing fartist. I like that. I like that a lot, Sojourner. Thank you. Fartifical, the fast and fanciful fencing fartist.
Please be sure to tell me.
The fantastic. Fuck. I probably should talk to all the NPCs. I like that my exclamation of profanity was not just to finish the... It's not alliteration, I forget the word for it. Alliteration is for vowels, supposedly, and there's another one for consonants. But,
as your senior,
I probably should be talking to these NPCs, so I think the first 10 minutes of this stream are going to be not very good.
Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the round table.
I may be a mere visitor now,
A house guest,
but just you wait.
yet to earn their keep. Remember your place.
Visor! What's up? It's been a while since I see you live in here.
There's nothing left to say.
But I'm not gonna say I miss you, because I mean you're more than active in the Discord server. So
There's nothing left to say.
good to see you here, really.
Be at your leisure.
I hope I can do some interesting stuff for you. I could have sworn I have heard before, Sojourner, that alliteration specifically means for vowels and that there's another separate term if it's consonants. Even though everyone on the planet just uses the word alliteration, and I'm sure I would like to. You're miracles, but I think you have a quest line up.
Welcome to the Round Table Hold.
It is your first time catching the Elden Ring stream out. This game is filled with stuff that's just hard to say.
And explore the secrets.
We haven't gotten very far. Like I've said in the Discord server, I'm kind of taking the first week a little bit slow. And
Elden Lord, I might counsel them.
that statement is over. There is nothing to follow it.
Over men.
But here's hoping I can get something interesting done this stream.
You still see it? The guidance of grace. You do. Wonderful news. Most tarnished are blind to it these days.
That's one benefit of playing through on my own first.
What do you say?
Even though I do think I'm going to still be wandering around because I don't remember exactly where everything is.
May the Golden Order shine.
I do have some idea of what's worth going for and what's not, and furthermore, some of the harder fights aren't going to stop me as much. So hopefully it doesn't take too long before we get to more interesting stuff. I think I already got that emote last time on the stream. And this lady, you don't really talk to her. I'm gonna try and trigger that spawn for the event one more time, if that doesn't work. Andrew! Now there's a face that actually... It's been a while since I see. I miss you, man. It's been a while. I know time zones suck, but, oh, my nose. I got a little bit of junk in the back of my head. I know time zones suck, and it's not just time zones, it's work. I would like to try and spread out my streams so that people in different time zones can catch them. Does the game want to finish loading? Well, alright then. Work has been an issue with me in the sense that I'm just getting more and more busy.
Spirit tuning.
I'm doing this stream now at this time because like it's the first chance in a long time I have to do it.
Where have you been hiding?
But thank you for saying that.
You for dead.
It kind of validates my concern of trying to spread out the streams, and I'll try to keep it up, I guess.
So you've noticed the chains.
But thanks for showing up, Andrew. I do hope you have a good time.
These are my chains. I'm trapped.
Visor, yeah, I'm doing a dexterity build.
You fools.
So
That's all there is to it.
I know I told Sojourner in conversation, and I mean, I'm sorry to be talking over this dialogue.
Well, no grudge against you.
I've seen it before,
Being
so.
a prisoner is no fault of yours. I don't mind
Visor, the dex build. I am. My melee side of the build is definitely going to be dexterity.
given time.
So far, I'm power stancing thrusting swords, and I'm hoping to maybe power stance heavy thrusting swords, but we gotta kind of find them first.
The sheer terror.
I'm also doing intelligence-based sorceries, and that's a first. Well, not necessarily a first. I used a little bit of it in Dark Souls 3 on Turd, but I'm still wrestling with the thought. So here's the thing: a mistake that I made going through Visor. Yeah, I'm very much aware of that NPC, and that I'm gonna use that weapon. So. But thanks for the tip. A mistake I made going through the game on my own. Vigor is not the same as it was in Dark Souls 3. You need a lot more vigor in this game. And basically I spent way too much of the game dying in like 1 or 2 hits. I'm probably, now that I have pretty much the bare minimum to use stuff, I'm probably going to dump into vigor to make sure I can actually take some damage. And, in that time, while I'm leveling that up, I'm going to consider whether I want to focus more on melee, dexterity, or if I want to maybe consider pumping up intelligence and putting a bit more emphasis on casting. That's something that'll remain to be seen. Sojourner, I would still like that.
Greetings, great champion.
I don't have the spoilers kind of prevent me from saying the following, even though I know what it is, but I don't have the
Would you allow me to hold
the big soul that you want.
but briefly? Perhaps
It might be, hopefully if I'm good, because I might go a little bit longer on this stream. Hopefully if I'm not bad at this game, I can get that in this stream. But,
and you, I am
yes, I
sure,
do still want that.
will bear a Balderkin
Soul,
blessing. Do you
thanks
have
for coming out.
hunger, perhaps?
I know you already told
Where I
me
come from,
you're just going to be listening,
sacred.
but I appreciate it. And I hope that I can be the faintest bit interesting
great champion.
as background noise.
You are very warm. What you felt light up inside you was a Balderkin's blessing.
I can't look at that word
Just
without
one
laughing,
fleeting thing,
and you all know
I'm
why.
afraid. Come back to me. Should you require
Did I get the fart spell visor? No, but I know where it is, and I'm actually probably gonna go get that. Thank you for reminding me. That being said, I don't think I can use it. I'm talking about poison mist, by the way. I don't know if there's any actual special literal fart spell. After some of the stuff that I've seen in this game, I honestly wouldn't be surprised. I think I talked to everyone. There is some stuff down in the basement, and here's the thing, now that I'm dexterity, something that I realized is open to me is bows. And maybe some crossbows, and I don't know if I want to use those, and I know that there is a crossbow down in the basement, but I'm pretty sure I don't have keys to get in there. Dice! Hey! Glad to see you can make it out, man. Man, everyone shows up in the morning. I gotta stop sleeping at night. Not the morning. It's the middle of the day right now. Soul, I'm not sure what the point of that woman is, although without spoiling anything, I know she's involved in quest lines with other characters. Visor, I'm hold up. Alright, so I know I said I wasn't gonna go on Doobie, but Sojourner, give me 1 minute. Dice, yeah, this place is pretty much like Firelink Shrine. It's the little hub area where you get NPCs coming through. Unlike Firelink, you can't swing your swords, so you can't ruin your game for being a bloodthirsty maniac, which I think is a good change. Sojourner, let's keep it simple, just like literally the beginning of the game. I'll figure out a password, and I'll just lay down a sign. You can summon me in, or I can summon you in, I don't know. Visor? Yes. I have that fart spell. And I love it very much. Oh. I didn't realize that's what happens if you use it without FP. That's kind of funny. Alright. Back over. Dice, my day so far has honestly been exhausting. I didn't get a lot of sleep. And I went to go work out and had a pretty rough workout. And I was kind of tired. I was honestly considering not canceling the stream, but pushing it back towards the night. But hey, it's a good thing that I actually like streaming, believe it or not. So I just kind of sat down, I collected myself, and here we are, and I'm ready to have a good time. Thank you for asking, Dice. I hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great day too. Oh right, I don't have the map explored. Now, Sojourner, even if you give me the great PP, I'm probably gonna put it in the chest and not use it yet. I'm gonna wait until, I'm not sure if either till I find my own, and I want to be honest, I don't remember where I found it. Or till I beat the first major boss and properly complete the trade we agreed upon. Dice, I'm not that good at streaming. I consider myself a well-spoken person, but that doesn't necessarily mean interesting. And I'm not trying to be the whole I hate myself kind of down in the dumps usual person. It's just it is what it is. I actually never came back and talked to this guy here. I have met this guy somewhere else though, so.
Congratulations. But how did you find the round table?
The round table kind of found me.
You don't have to say it.
Oh, never mind. Don't plug your. Do you have ears?
Full of venerated warriors. But now it's home to puff chests and has-beens. I fear you've been terribly disappointed. I don't blame you. But still, the round table has its perks. Why not earn a seat? Fly straight and true, so to speak.
Well, that sounds good, but, sure.
Then you're interested. A wise choice indeed.
I mean, I sense that you're luring me with your
Acquire
words.
a great room and request audience with the two fingers in the inner chamber. They are the purported masters of the grace that guides your kind.
Visor, I'll do you one better. I found the actual weapon art itself standalone, so you can put that on any weapon you want. I actually know exactly where to go find that if I wanted to. But I don't think I'm going to be using that on this build. Okay. Sojourner. Do I still have... settings. Password is poo-poo, because of course it is. And, actually, I was trying to play with a friend yesterday, and, was having some issues connecting to them, but they were able to connect to me. So, I don't know. My sign is there. You can try summoning me in Sojourner, and let me know how that goes. So, while we wait for this to happen, I'm gonna kind of ponder what my game plan here is. What Visor mentioned earlier, Visor mentioned a fart, and I feel obligated to go get Poison Mist, even if I don't think my build lets me use it. Actually, I feel like maybe, well, because then I gotta have the incantation tool. I was gonna say maybe I can just barely get enough faith to use it. I think it's cheap. I think it's only like 10 faith or something. But I don't want to have like full weapon slots to have to bounce around stuff. Elden Ring looks so cool. Man, it is cool. It is wonderful. Believe the hype. It is a pretty darn incredible game. It would look better if I wasn't streaming. It's kind of choppy frame rate right now, but in all regards, it has been a legitimately wonderful game so far. Remember to use the finger, Sojourner. It's not, from my experience, the finger is not like Dark Souls, where it's not like a toggle where you're enabled to see signs. You literally use the furrow calling finger remedy to see signs immediately in your vicinity, just once. So go to this spot and then use the finger, and it should pop up. Hopefully. I don't know if some other chicanery is going on under the hood. Nothing? Alright, try leaving your own sign. And I'll see if it pops up around here. And I'll use the remedy in like 30 seconds. I know south end of the map has Poison Mist, and I feel obligated to go get it. I know it also has 3 churches, which have sacred tears, which help upgrade your flask, and I think that's very important, so I guess I should go explore the south end of the map first. We'll call that a sense of direction. Oh, that was crafting. I probably have a couple of them already. Oh, never mind, I have one. Yes, hello, good sir. Welcome to the wonderful world of Fartifico, the fantastic, fast, and fanciful fencing fartist. I do hope you make yourself at home. And where are you? And why are you not? I kind of feared that my name would be censored like that. I'm sad that they would censor out fart, but like, it is what it is. Good sir, look at you and your fancy coat. I would like that coat very much. I feel like, so I'm not gonna say much else, but I feel like I might have messed up the quest line for that armor. I could be wrong, but I'll figure that out when I get further into my own playthrough. And thank you kindly, fellow gentlemen. You have a wonderful day. Now get out of my house. Don't be tracking any dirt. Go home. It's over. Jolly cooperation is canceled today. You have a wonderful day. I'm yanking your chain, but I mean, put it down on a sticky note. I owe you that that dragon fist later. I was told by another friend that apparently the helmet is not included with the rest of it. You gotta go get that separately somehow, so I don't know what that entails, but you say you've got the whole thing, and I suppose cool, impressive. Dice, I'm actually inclined to agree. I haven't finished Elden Ring, and I do think it's important that I finish it before I really cement the following opinion. But, how do I put it? By comparison to Elden Ring, which feels like truly a grand adventure, you're just dropped in a world and you do. By comparison, Dark Souls is more of a railed experience. It's semi-linear. You're progressing through a chain of events that is very predictable. What? I don't think that was supposed to happen. The long story short is that I think at the end of the day I'll say that Dark Souls is a lot more replayable, and it's good because I'll be wanting to play it again probably at some point. But man, I gotta tell you, this game is great. This game is really great. It's something we haven't really seen before. The scale, the quality, it's great. I can't think of another word. The stuttering is marginally less than great, but we deal with it. And the frame rate's a little chunky here. Rain is not very good to my GPU, and I won't go further into detail, but it's a problem. But not too much of a problem. Well, I mean, I'm sure the stream looks a little hideous right now, but well and truly, it probably looks a little hideous every day. Something I gotta practice on this build is horse combat. I've gotten very used to Zweihander horse combat, which is very unorthodox compared to most weapons. This feels a lot like the greatsword that I used at the beginning of my own playthrough, but like I gotta get used to that because that was a long time ago. Andrew, you beat Pikmin 2 without losing a single Pikmin? That's actually incredibly impressive. Granted, I last played Pikmin when I was like 8 years old or something, but not to say it's a kid's game at all. I'm just saying it's been a long time since I played it. That's hard! That sounds very difficult. You have my respect, Andrew. My game might be having the slightest bit of a stroke. trying to run Elden Ring and stream at the same time. It's a fear I've had, having a game that pushes my computer and trying to stream on top of it. It kind of is what it is. Thankfully, it's nothing too intrusive. Unless, like, this stuff doesn't want to work when I get here. Alright, I'm going to do myself a favor. I'm going to turn down... Well, no, it's already on 480. I'm going to leave it on 480. Bring it up live. I was kind of worried. I was too busy looking at like my second monitor with all the stream stuff, and I was like, okay, this is taking a while to load, but the load bar is moving. We're good. Okay. If it's not letting me touch Grace, that's a bit of a problem. And let me be clear, that is something that has plainly not happened in my playthrough. Okay. Let's try this. Andrew, the main thing that I remember is the last dungeon, like a secret one after you finish the main game with the timed progress and stuff. The big spider with all the different appliances basically taped to it for different elements. I remember that because I was like way too hard for me as a kid. I couldn't beat that, so I couldn't beat it. To hear that you beat it, well, I'm assuming you went and did that. If you didn't do that, it's still pretty impressive to beat the whole game without losing a single Pikmin. I kind of missed that game. A part of me always wanted to play Pikmin 3, but it's just one of those things that I never really found the time. But yes, Visor and Dice, both of you are also correct. This game is quite demanding, and my computer is not the fanciest. There we go. I've actually considered, and I mean maybe I should. I'm gonna try and drop the visuals just a little bit so that the stream runs a little better. I'm gonna turn down grass. Water stuff tends to kick my computer's ass, so I think those are settings I should turn down. I know shadow quality is kind of basically render distance for shadows. I want to see how annoying medium would be, but if it's not too annoying, that should save a lot of power. And I think that's good. I'm gonna have to restart, but we'll take care of that real quick. Hopefully real quick. I know easy cheat might make us chug a little bit. It's okay, the screen is black. I'm here. I'm not dead. I'm just restarting the game. Unfortunately, it's going to take a little while because Easy Cheat likes to kind of keep the game running when it's not running. Visor, if people say Elden Ring looks bad, I mean, nothing in this game, I mean, nothing in this world looks good, you know? It's one thing that it's hard for a computer to run, but when it runs well, it is, at present, one of the best looking games out there. It doesn't quite easily win the best looking game for a variety of reasons if you really want to nitpick it, but it's beautiful so far. I have no complaints with the visuals. And we should be alive. While this is loading up, I've randomly come back to the thought of that Sojourner, and thank you, by the way. I don't think I actually said thank you. I thank you very much. Because as far as I know, the only other heavy thrusting sword I've ever found is way far into the game. Like, I literally found it just last night, and I have like 50 hours playtime, so that's time I don't think I have. So, what was I saying? The great EP, Epée, I don't speak French, Pepe Le Pew, the heavy thrusting sword. I don't remember where it is. I am 100% sure I found it before, though. I might just look up where it is what I'm saying. I have found it before. If it's a reminder for where it is, I don't necessarily have qualms with looking that kind of stuff up. But I am going to try and give it a go first, to just find it the old-fashioned way. Andrew, it's a tough question with graphics because I kind of, not quite a PS1. Like a year or two after that is where I got into gaming. And, I played PS1 games, but I never owned one. But the point is, there's definitely a value of gameplay over graphics, yeah. But, at the other end of the argument, good graphics absolutely help a game feel better. So, we want games to look good, man. Plain and simple. But I do remember PS1. From what I've heard, like looking back on it, I think the PS1 had pretty, I don't want to say rough graphics, but I think it was even back then it was a little underperforming. But I'm not sure. I haven't looked all that much into it. It might be around the lake. I can't say for sure. Dude, there's just too much in the game. It's easy to underestimate the fact that I have found, like, literally hundreds of locations, dungeons, points of interest, places to loot, and even between those points of interest, you can find things. So, like, I'm gonna need to look some stuff up. Dice, I'm your favorite streamer. Thank you. You humble me with your overwhelming praise. You really do. Thank you for that. I'll try to continue to live up to it. Visor, keep in mind, the set Sojourner was using, the armor is separate from the hat. So I turned graphics down. The grass is definitely, like, it looks a lot worse, for lack of a better word. Everything else looks surprisingly the same, and I mean my performance is surprisingly the same. Oh well. Moving on. Okay, I actually came up through here to get a staff. Also, the map doesn't feel like loading when it's overwhelmed. I kind of need the map, game. Please. Alright, you know what? We don't need a map. Well, we do need a map, but we'll just get lost and rough it in the woods. It's okay. Get a guy's night out. Camping out under the stars, the cold rain. Strange rabid monkey men wanting to eat us. It'll be an unforgettable experience. I'm sure of it. I know these guys, they spawn and they kind of lead you to points of interest. I don't remember... Oh, no, wait, I do. No, I don't. If the map was working, I could tell. And I mean, I already lost track of them. They lead you to points of interest, and I feel like every other one that I've been to, I can... Oh, never mind. This is what I was thinking. There's a catacombs over here. And I mean, you know what? Whatever. Let's explore it, I guess. Dice, you get 19 FPS when it rains. I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot better, so don't feel too bad. Interesting you mentioned that, Visor. I'm pretty sure I met that NPC, but I don't think I finished that questline. Visor, I do ask that you kind of be a little mindful with the spoilers. I forgot that's what happens in this cave, and I don't have the lantern. I am in trouble. I don't have a torch either, do I? Game. I need you to load. This doesn't work. Okay, well, I can't see now, so maybe I was getting a little ahead of myself. Sojourner, that is actually unironically a pretty good idea. It's not a lot of light, but it helps just a little bit. Alright, it's really not a lot of light. Darn it. I can't fast travel out of here either. Alright, I'm gonna rush to get out of here. And note to self, I gotta go buy a torch. I forgot how pretty darn necessary those are at the beginning of this. And I'm like really lucky I took that slow, because if I sprinted, I think I would have been dead. If I'm not mistaken, Hank the Tank is taking a nap right around the corner. Yep. Can I just... real quick... Thank you. Oh, goodness. Don't eat me. I'm sweaty. No, wait, that makes me salty and delicious. That's weird. Like, the actual light sources inside this room weren't loaded either, so the room was way too dark in there. Actually, yeah, you're right, Sojourner. I can just buy the lantern straight away. But the lantern's a little more expensive. So that could be a problem. But like now all my runes are down in the floor, so I gotta beat this boss to get it anyways. So can I like backtrack into the boss room? Because you're supposed to fall down that hole and then show up in here or something. I don't remember. Do you fall from above? Alright, I literally can't see anything. I'm just gonna go where I know to go. I say as I am quite uncertain of where I'm going. What? Oh, okay. No, I know where I went. And I'm going the right way. How? Dice, I can use a horse. Well, I have... That's kind of a problem, if this is going to keep happening. It's not too much of an annoyance, but, like, it is an annoyance. It is what it is. My computer's getting pushed pretty hard right now, but... Dice, I have the horse, but you can't use it in tight quarters. Usually inside dungeons, but sometimes literally just... There's small spots where the game says no horse for you. One advantage, though, is that the boss is also failing to load in a timely manner, so I can buff up, get myself ready for some good damage. Any minute now. Any second. Hank is a little exhausted from the winter. He'll be here. Okay, Hank, you can't time out my buff. That's not fair. That's against the rules. Alright, jokes aside, this is actually, for lack of a better word, concerning. The room's not even loaded in yet. There we go. Camera. Now's not the time. I got distracted for a second. I thought I saw my runes in here, but I was like, didn't I pick them up? Oh, no. I don't like that rushing move of his. Oh, there's a stutter. Oh no, you can't do that! You can't just teleport ahead of time! You're not King Crimson! Oh, I'm out of juice. It's alright, I'll just clutch it. So, about clutching it. That's not what I meant by clutch. Ow. Oh boy. Soul, this boss is in a catacombs. Can I check the map? Right around here. Actually, I don't want to aggro you guys. I want to run past you. I got kind of taken by surprise with the stuff not loading in. And hopefully everything works better this time. Hank, are you ready? Hank. I think the trigger to actually spawn the boss is around here, so I think if I run laps right around here, it'll spawn a little bit faster. Elephant in the room, though, this is kind of not okay. Like, seriously not okay. Like, it makes me worry for the rest of this playthrough. Nope! I got grabbed. I might be dead. That was going so well, too! Oh no, I'm alive! Oops. I knew that was gonna happen! Down, boy. Please. Oh boy. I need more meat on my bones. And so does my computer. Mash during grabs. I've known this since Dark Souls 1 that mashing breaks out of grabs a little bit faster. It's just like it's ever so slightly less for like a lot of mashing. So I just kind of don't bother. I get that it might save me sometimes, but I don't want to wear out my controllers for it. So if the map would load, that would be great, so I can actually see where I want to go. Alright, tell you what. The game might not look quite as pretty as it usually does, but this performance is just a little unsatisfactory. I see some issues with the, not issues, but I do notice some of the texture quality and stuff is going down as expected, but I do feel some slightly better frames out of it. My horse still isn't coming though, so I think my computer is still chugging a bit trying to stream this. Visor, keep in mind this is entirely because I'm trying to stream. When I'm not streaming, my settings are mostly high, and I get fairly stable performance. But stuff like this, the map not wanting to load, the horse not wanting to come out, that is 100% trying to do this while streaming. Alright, I'm just going to remember based on the names. The rain might not help either, but I think if we're out of the rain, it might help. What graphics card do I have? DICE, I have a RX 580. Not an ancient piece of hardware, but definitely not quite a workhorse. I was about to say, there should be a merchant here.
Not everyone can tell how good my wares are.
Honestly, I've spent, like, at this point, half the stream dealing with technical issues. And it's a tough thing because, like, I'm not sure what to do about that, you know? But if this continues, I'm not sure I'm going to keep the stream running much longer. DICE, it's not so much that it's bad to watch, it's bad to play. I'm getting annoyed that the game is not running very smoothly. It should be running better than this. And I mean, if you guys are really still enjoying what you're seeing, cool. If that's the case, I'll push through. But if I'm pushing through, I don't think things are going to be all that fun for everyone involved. Torrent, I know we're tired today, but like, come on. I need you, buddy. Alright, we have the map. And we can't look at it because it's not loading. Great! I kind of expected that, but just wanted to grab it while it was close. Soul, what's the best way to gain levels? All things considered, so where is it? This thing? this thing sends your summon sign to nearby. It says nearby summoning pools. That's literally every summon pool that you've ever activated. And what that means is if you use that, it's real easy to get called in for co-op. I think probably the best way to get runes quickly is if you go and help people kill bosses. Otherwise, there are a few scarce farming spots, but you know the game is still young. It's hard to really... It's hard to... Oh, enemies are on me. It's hard to say for sure what's good and what's not yet, you know? While we're here, and while the problematic performance of this game while streaming is very much a topic at hand, I'm sitting here thinking, is there Lightning Spear in the game? Yep. I don't know about the other variants of Lightning Spear, but there is definitely the base Lightning Spear. I use it in my actual playthrough. But yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about what I can do to help this out so that, like, the game actually runs well. Like Dice pointed out, it's not so much about whether it's watchable or not. I'm annoyed. This is not a satisfactory running game. If this is how the game ran, by default, I think people would be complaining a lot. And I mean, maybe that's why they are. But, this is an issue, and I either need to do something about it, or like I can't continue with this for very long. It's not what I really want to resort to, but I don't think I have much of a choice, since, I mean, upgrading my hardware is certainly not a choice for me right now. Probably the best thing I can do... That was a little close for comfort. I think I'm dead. No, I'm not. I didn't mean to come down here, but I guess we're going down here now. But the quality on the stream, instead of going for 1080 at 60 hertz, or frames, whatever you want to call it. I think I can turn it down to 720 at 30 frames per second, and I mean, it's not the most extravagant stream to watch, but if it helps ease off the load on my computer and helps the game, like, actually run, you know, I think that's kind of my best recourse. And I don't know, if anyone wants to give any thoughts on that option, feel free to while we're here. And maybe do so quick, because my patience for these little issues every which way are very much where I needed the map. My patience is wearing thin. Visor, if I'm interpreting your statement correctly about Solaire and FromSoft, something you gotta remember is that even though this game very much plays like Dark Souls, the setting, it's not Dark Souls anymore. Plain and simple. We're in a new game, and we have to accept that with that comes the fact that some very iconic stuff from the series is probably gonna get left behind. Solaire's a very cool character, but the most I could see them doing is maybe sticking his armor set somewhere. And even that much, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just not here, you know. That being said, Solaire is the best NPC. So, like, stuff like this where, like, everything's popping in and I'm basically not seeing the world in front of me, I just want it to be clear. Stuff like that grates on my patience pretty hard. I certainly would have wanted to get more done during the stream, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go find those 3 churches that I mentioned, and then that'll probably be a wrap for this stream. Cause like at the same time, if it's not running well, I don't want to just force a square peg through a round hole and kind of waste the content of the game while I try and deal with this. I'd rather do everything I can to get the settings sorted on my end and then come back and really make a I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. It's a shame because I would have. I'm look ever so slightly as I keep making these streams so short. I find myself wanting to not do that, to just keep playing this character and have a good time. But these technical issues are technical issues, and I gotta do something about them. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there should be enemies here. I'm pretty sure there should be doors here. That's not okay. All right, that's it. Don't consider this me like losing my cool or anything, but just I don't think that's acceptable. I'm not gonna sit here and put myself through that and put you guys through that. Sojourner, I'm pretty sure it worked last time, but I don't know. I guess Limgrave, for all intents and purposes, is kind of the most graphically lenient area of the game, if you can believe that. As you branch out, things just get worse and worse, so I'm kind of not surprised as we're going to extra regions like this that these issues are popping up. One way or another, something's up. I gotta investigate it and do what I can to fix it, because it's literally not working right now. It's a bit shameful, but thank you. I truly mean it. A lot of you showed up today, and that means a lot to me. And even though things got a little annoying with the issues, thank you all for making it a fun stream for me anyways. I mean that. I do hope the next one is better. I'll do everything I can to make it better. But for now, all I can do is wish you all a wonderful day. Doesn't matter where you are, when you are, even if you're not here, maybe if you're watching from the archives, you have my gratitude. You really do. Something Discord server, link in the description, where I think nearly everyone in the chat here was there. It's a community. It's a small community, but it's a community, and anyone who wants to join it is welcome. So with that being said, Dice, you're welcome. I'm glad you like it. I really am. But I think I can do better, and I'm certainly going to try and make it better for next time. So look forward to the next one. That being said, I don't think I have another Elden Ring stream scheduled for this week. For a reason. I am busy with work. Anyone here who's seen the schedule on Discord, there's like 5 break days. That's not all just me lounging around. A lot of it is work stuff. I just don't have time to stream. We'll figure it out. Something. Thank you all. Hope you all have a great day.